Hi Cancer, welcome to your August 2022 monthly messages from Spirit Reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placements for the sign of Cancer. This will not resonate with every Cancer that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Cancer, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Cancer. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Cancer and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation best. So my intentions for this reading, Cancer, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of August, to ask what may be unfolding for you in August, and if something has already happened, why has it happened? And I hope that this reading will give you that clarity and that you may be seeking by watching these videos. So this can impact any aspect of your life. Love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to bring forward shall be said. And if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm going to use my sound bowl first to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what's happening in August for my Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anyone dealing with the Cancer, what will be happening? What is unfolding? And what does Cancer just need to hear right now, Spirit? Tell me about it. What does Cancer need to know about their life in August? Ooh, all right. Wisdom. Okay, Pisces got this card. So if you have Pisces in your chart, if you're dealing with a Pisces in any way, I suggest checking out the Pisces reading to see if there's messages for you there. And it's similar to Pisces in the way that I feel, Cancer, you're learning a lot about yourself. Different than Pisces, I don't think this is anything that is going to come to light to be exposed. I feel more that with whatever situation you're going through, if there is stagnancy in a situation, if there's like you're waiting and waiting, use that time to go within, Cancer, to prepare for what's to come, to better understand yourself for when the timing is right. You'll know exactly what to look for. You'll know exactly what to expect. And if something does enter your life that is anything short of what you want, you'll already know it. You won't question it. You won't doubt it. And I feel almost as if, Cancer, is kind of similar to your July reading, and maybe that energy, is kind of transferring into August, but it's like this is something you're being prepared for. And maybe it's been taking a couple months because it's going to be big. I already felt that in June you got something big, and here's another cycle of something big coming up again. But first there has to be some sort of awareness about yourself, Cancer. And if there has been something stagnant, it is something that maybe you need to reflect on as far as is there anything else you can do, first of all? And if there isn't, you've done all that you can, then maybe it's time to kind of let it in Spirit's hands and maybe the lesson in itself is the lesson of surrender, the lesson of patience, the lesson of waiting. And I know that's not everyone's favorite message to hear. I know there's a lot of tarot readings that want to tell you that this is the day everything is going to change for the rest of your life forever. But in this moment, Cancer, you need to know that what you're building up, what you're preparing for, is something that is going to be lasting, is something that is going to be significant. But first you got to know thyself. Know thyself above else. And what that kind of tells me, just by hearing that, is that Cancer, when this, whatever this is that's building up, whatever the momentum is kind of gaining, that's been building since July, maybe going through August, I feel that it's going to be your choice, Cancer, which was different than a lot of the other signs I read for. A lot of things were out of their hands. And I feel that maybe the process right now is a bit out of your control, but when it presents itself, you are going to be able to accept it or deny it. You are going to be in that position of power to do so. Interesting. So know thyself now. Do the healing, do the work, do the reflection that you can do, so for when this arrives, you'll be ready. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more about this energy. The garden and the gate. Number 30. Interesting. So I feel like Spirit is keeping you in this situation only for a little while longer. I gotta tell you that. And the reason behind Spirit keeping you in the situation in the first place is because Cancer, see that what she has around her neck? The key. And the key is not easy as saying, okay, this is what I want. Not in your situation, Cancer. This feels more about before you can go to the next level, there's something you have to build up within yourself that will make it so with any situation that comes forward after you start taking your next steps on this journey to this new life you want, to this new experience that you want, that this new ambition or goal that you're working towards. You have to prepare for it so even when the dips come, you won't be faltered. When the rocky road appears, you'll know exactly what to do. So I feel like Cancer, when you're ready, when you decide to be ready, and this is not just out of the desire and need and lust for that energy to start coming in, it's when you truly know that this is your time. That's when you'll move forward. I feel for some of you, this is a month of self-discovery. And I also feel, Cancer, the need to say, be careful what you wish for. Interesting. For some of you, before Spirit wants you to proceed on a route that you are hungry for, Spirit almost wants you to sit down and reflect as to what it is you desire and why. Because there may be something very, very shiny that looks like everything you want, but when you get closer, you start to see the ridges, you start to see the cracks. And even if you try to paint it over with gold paint, it won't fix the situation, it won't make it any better. So I wonder, Cancer, if there's something that is providing a lot of temptation for you that Spirit wants you to carefully consider before making that choice and that decision. If you want to, Spirit will say, okay, Cancer, then we'll do what we can. But I think there's even something better out there for you than what you even see right now. So don't settle for less, Cancer. So even for some of you, if it's like you've been single for a while and then, hello, someone that's pretty good looking comes in, but you start to get some red flags. You start to get that there may be players, playettes, or they're out for some ulterior motive, but hey, you know what? I don't know that for sure, so I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm just so lonely right now. I just want this to fulfill me for this moment. I don't know, Cancer. There's just some sort of Spirit's trying to sway you away from that, whatever that is. If it is a person, there's confirmation. If it's something that, I don't know, it feels like it just doesn't feel right for you, but someone's either trying to make that a reality for you, or you're starting to discover, like, maybe for some of you, your career, what you thought you wanted or what made you happy isn't making you happy. And maybe that's what Spirit's trying to get you to realize. Maybe some of you have been trying to wear the rose-colored glasses, as we all have. No judgment here. But wear the rose-colored glasses to kind of ignore, to kind of just, disregard, because you've already put so much time and effort into it anyway. And you really want it to make it happen. You really want to make it work. But there's more, Cancer, that you can have. There's more that you can achieve. There's more you can succeed at. And maybe that's the understanding you need to have within yourself before you can move on to that path you want to travel so badly down. You have to have unshakable confidence and belief in yourself if this is the path you want to go down, Cancer. Because then, any distractions, any temptations thrown your way won't defer you, won't lead you astray. Because there's a path Spirit has planned for you, a path that Spirit really wants you to go down. But we all have our free will. We all have our choices. We all have our decisions. And Spirit will not interfere with free will. Interesting. Let's get more. Tell me more. Ooh, Odin, psychic insight. And this is what Leo got. So some of you could have Leo in your chart. If so, check out the Leo reading. But Odin's here for you, the Nordic god. And it says, your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. I wonder if some of you are being tested by the universe. And you have to pass that test before you follow through, before you go through. And Cancer, again, maybe the material world, your material surroundings are making it very tempted for you to succumb or to submit or to stay in a situation that it's going to wear down soon. And especially if some of you have been ignoring your intuition about something, pay attention to it, Cancer. I know as a Cancer myself, the psychic energy that Cancer is inherited to, it could be overwhelming. And sometimes because it's so strong, because it's so keen, it shakes us up a little bit, and we don't know how to take those messages. We don't know how to respond to those gut feelings, but they persist and they persist and they persist until we finally get it right. But Cancer, yeah, I do feel you're seeing the truth of some sort of situation about yourself, maybe even more so. And with that truth, it will set you free. It will get you out of that gate of what you thought you wanted or what you once thought would make you happy or would be the one thing to make your life complete. I feel Spirit is saying, Cancer, but there's more. And for some of you, even so, like if there's more research you have to do around a certain, industry or job or person, do that research. And then when you add your magic to it, Cancer, with your intuitiveness, with your own way of spinning it, of your own way of expressing yourself, it's going to be noticed. It's going to be, it's like the way you are, Cancer, you're your own unique vibe that no one can replicate. No one can duplicate. And I said that in Leo's reading too, right? It's just your vibe. It's your energy. So because it's so rare, because it's so unique, make sure you're giving it to the right things. Interesting. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm just so intrigued. Tell me more about August for Cancer. Two of Michael. Libra energy. And it says, it will all be better if you just make a decision. Over-analyzing a problem, find a compromise. Yeah, so Cancer, I gotta say, your heart and your head are not in the same place right now in regards to a certain situation, in regards to what you want, maybe even. And I think your mind is blocking you more than your heart is. And maybe even for some of you too, like if there is something you're interested in pursuing, interested in doing, But, the excuses start to come up, or the doubt starts to come up, or the fear starts to come up. That's what's blocking you. That's what's keeping you stuck in this gate, right? So again, know thyself. Know what you're capable of. Know your potential. Know your worth. And maybe, we get stuck in those patterns of doubt, of, keeping stuck, staying in the same situation because that's what we were programmed to do. That's what people told us. That's what people showed us as an example. But you're not meant to stay stuck. That's the thing. And that's what Spirit wants you to know right now, Cancer. You can move beyond this, further than this. For some of you, to be honest, the only things, making yourself stuck is yourself. Not believing in yourself, not trusting in yourself, not trusting in your intuition. But again, the messages will keep on being sent. The feelings will keep on being felt over and over and over again until it comes to light. Let's keep going. The Star. Yeah, Cancer, you have a very unique path that a lot of people don't travel down, that a lot of people won't understand, that a lot of people will come find hard to believe even. Your ideas or what you know is so true to be yourself. I do feel that you have spiritual, divine guidance that is directing you to your true north. And what this says, Archangel Jophiel wants you to know, Cancer, is a dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. So your dreams can be a reality, Cancer. You can make what you've always daydreamed about, fantasized about as when you were a child to now happen. But, again, then there's that back and forth in your mind that you play in, that we all do, honestly. Oh, but I can't do this because of that. Oh, but what if I fail in front of everyone? What if people judge me? What if people... No, that has to be silenced. That has to be discarded. And it's the ego trying to keep us safe. It really is. But, when I find myself, before I start to put myself out there for something, before I even start to record these videos, and the ego starts to chatter, you're going to fail, you're going to mess up, you're not going to do well. I just say, thank you, ego, for trying to keep me protected, to try to keep me safe. But I'm going to ignore you and move forward with what I want to do. And I feel that's your moment of realization, Cancer. I've been telling the other signs they have talent, which they absolutely do, but Cancer, you have talent, and beyond talent, beyond what I even told the other signs, it's a unique ability about you. Only you could bring this to the table. Only you could bring this to the world. And Spirit is waiting for you to understand that full-heartedly, with no doubt, with no hesitation. Some of you could have Aquarius energy in your chart, but you are meant to succeed. You are meant to go down a path that is going to take you to your dreams, take you to your success. You will be remembered, Cancer. That's what I want some of you to know. You will be remembered. Sure, by your family members and friends, others of you, even more than that. You have the choice to make an impact on this world, to have influence on this world that is very memorable, very healing, very inspiring. Go ahead and get one more card. King of Gabriel, Leo energy. Yeah, and it says, generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. Genuine concern for others. So for some of you, I do truly feel the need to say that your life path does involve healing, does involve light work. And for some of you, if you dedicate yourselves to it, whether that's starting your own channel, your own Instagram page, a platform where you could put your healing abilities and your inspiring abilities to be exposed to the world, you're going to go that distance. Believe me. And some of you may resonate with King of Gabriel energy. When you're in your zone, there's no stopping you. A lot of people underestimate Cancers for that. Cancers are very determined. Cancers will not stop until they get what they want. When they make up their minds to do it is the thing. But Cancer, I mean, Spirit wants you to know that you're the boss, okay? That everything you're feeling, everything you visualize for yourself to have the success can truly be yours. And for some of you, maybe it's like even acting or, singing, modeling, entertainment business could be something big for you guys. For some of you. But it's like only you can do you, Cancer. And until you figure yourself out, until you figure out what makes you so special, what makes you magical, what makes you unique, because Spirit's telling you you have it. It's just taking some time to figure it out. It's taking some time how to use it. It's taking some time on how to move that foot forward. You will be unstoppable. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Gabriel. So this is Aries energy. And it says, time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Yeah, Cancer. So, I mean, on the other side, there could be a partnership. There could be a King of Gabriel, a King of Wands that has their eye on you, that wants you, that is craving you. But again, only accept it if it's within your terms. Just because someone wants you and your energy, your light, doesn't mean you have to give it to them, right? Again, use your intuition around the situation, Cancer. But for a lot of you guys, what's on the other side when you start to leave that gate, when you start to move towards what you know is right for you and how you can execute it and how you can be so faithful in yourself that even if there's rejections, even if there's closed doors, you keep moving forward, you're going to have this reward. And I even feel for some of you who are in a partnership, this person wants to support you. This person wants to invest in you. This person believes in you, maybe even more than you believe in yourself. And they want to see you through it, through all that they can achieve with you. If you're already in that partnership, let me reiterate, okay? But yeah, Cancer, you will get what you want. First, it's just discovering who you are and why it is you want it, and then start moving forward there. But even in the middle of the month, you may have some big opportunity coming your way. That it will need to display your talents, display what you have. Put it all out there with all faith in yourself, because I think you're going to get successful in that opportunity when it comes your way. Don't barge yourself in. All right, Cancer, let's go ahead and get one more card. And with this card deck, it's going to provide an affirmation, a confirmation, anything to add to my reading or anything to add that I didn't pick up on during the reading. Anything else that Cancer needs to know right now, Spirit? Anything that I can affirm for Cancer? Divine purpose. All right. And what it says is, within my Akashic are the secrets to who I am. I pull upon my wisdom, which guides me every day in my life and fills me with divine purpose. Cancer, you are discovering your purpose through discovering who you are. And, for some of you who are like, yeah, well, I've been on the process of self-discovery. There's even more, Cancer. There's even more magic to discover, more magic to unbury within you. Your potential is limitless. And I do feel for those of you that have resonated this far into the reading, you are going to have influence. You are going to have impact. You are going to be remembered by many, many for what you do and what you give into this world. So I hope that inspires you, Cancer, because your potential is truly amazing. Thank you so much, Cancer, for joining me for this reading. I really hope that's resonated with you. it's giving you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's unfolding for you in the month of August. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Cancer, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Cancer.